Another car dog garage video. I want to try this. Was that fast? And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to replace your 30 series, 20 series, 40 series belt on your goat cart. And so what we have here is a 30 series Jugg averter. And many people might not have this Jugg averter because this engine makes a lot more horsepower than a conventional engine. So you might have one of these on. And this is your standard torque converter. It can withstand 7 horsepower, and a Jugg averter can handle a lot more power that you throw at it. And this motor makes around 18, 16, 17 horsepower, around that ballpark, and revs to 7,500 RPM. And so with that, my belt went out not too long ago, and as you can see, many strands came out, and now my belt clips, and so it doesn't properly engage. And so as you can see, my belt is very far down into the pulley, and that means it's worn. Gets worn, and you start losing power, and you don't have as much power as you used to have. And you can fix that by just getting a torque converter belt. And there's a few different types of torque converter belts. This old belt is a 669 torque converter belt. It is a much shorter belt and is used to get the maximum amount of torque, but it also wears a lot. And so people like to get a 725 belt, and it's a great belt for midterm use. It's the medium size, so the 669 one is the smallest belt, and will give you the most torque. 725 is the medium size, and will give you a good amount of wear over time. It will give you the best belt life, or not the best, but a good belt life while giving you a lot of torque still. And lastly, you have the 595959, and this number determines something else, but this is the 5959 belt, and this is the longest belt, and this will expand farther on the Jugg averter side, and so it will give me more of a top end, or more top speed, rather than torque will get me a faster top speed. And so 669 belts are going to be prone to wearing more, but they will give you the most torque. And you can tell by when you lose power and your goat cart doesn't go fast as usual, check your belts and your carburetor jets, because carburetor jets can lead to not enough power, or belts which rob a bunch of power from you. And you can tell either you got strands coming out on both sides, your torque converter belt goes in the groove when you hit the gas really hard. So I'm going to be showing you how to replace it. And there's a few ways you can do it. And if you got a really worn belt, all you have to do is you can pull it like that and push it back, and it pulls the belt off, and then you got the belt off. And then if you have a longer belt like me, you can put it on the driver side first with a Jugg averter, and then you can put it on as far as you can, and then you can roll it back. You can roll it back, and it will pop on. If that does not pop on and it doesn't work like that, you're going to have to pull that bolt out, and then if you have our standard, this will pull out, and there's a bushing right there. And I like to put a little grease on this bushing, but you don't have to. But you will put your belt on, and if you can't get your belt to right there, then what you can do is you can just take your hand and spread these two dish plates almost, and you can push the belt farther down and give you a little bit more slack to put onto your torque converter. And then on Predators, the crankshaft bolt is a 5/16 right there, I think. Don't math check me, but I know it's a non-metric bolt. And you're gonna put that on and put that on. And then once it lines up, you're going to put your bolt in, the little bit of Loctite, and impact it on. Or use a wrench and a hammer like the old days. So now that I've told you all the ways that you can put a belt on, let's go see how much more performance I get, and I'll show you the difference. So with the newer belt, you can see that the belt is like flat with the torque converter, and that's better for actual power versus the other belt, which is skinnier and sits down farther, which doesn't give me enough power. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Share this video with people that may be interested in this type of content. And I will see you on the next video of Car Dog Garage.